not rubbish, I think.
I might keep that in there actually. Welcome to this week's newsletter. I have got my producer in the background there. He probably heard that. He might not. He's laughing now. So here we are with the whiteboard, the trusty old whiteboard in partnership with Driving Auto Centres, which I'm actually thinking about. We might go into more detail about that in a couple of weeks' time. But wait for a couple of weeks' time for that. Ryan, let's do what we do first. We're going to do competitions first. Club competitions, and then we go and do the matches after. So last Saturday, the 19th of April, it was a mixed par, and we got the following winners. So we had in Division 3, in second place was Andrew Beaumont, and in first place was Mark Spittle. In Division 2, we had in second place Alan Ledyard, and in first place Gary Parker. And then in Division 1, we had Mark Hilliard in second place, and Andy Wells in first place. Right, so well done to all your winners. That was last Saturday. Let's go on to the famous bit now. Everybody's talking about it. The course analyst. There we are. It's there. Right, so the easiest hole this week was the first, which was 0.69 over par. And the 12th was the hardest with 2.02 over par. That would have been a bit awkward if it was 12 over par. But no, the 12th was only 2.02 over par. And an honourable mention to the 8th, who had 5 birdies this week, which is quite cool. Right, let's get that out of the way. Right, we go into Sunday now. Sunday, the 20th of April. We had a mixed Stableford. And in Division 4, the winner was Jane Barber. And then in Division 3, we had Kevin Berwick in second place. And then we had We had Paul Skeldon in first place. In Division 2, we had John Osborne in second place. And in first place was Paul McDonald. And then in Division 1, we had John Taylor, number 2, in second place. And then Phil Priest, first place. So that was the mixed Stableford. Let me just quickly do the course analyst there. So, yeah, again, same as the day before. The first was the easiest with 0.56 over par. And the 12th was the hardest with, I'm going to check my handwriting, 1.94 over par. So that was the course analyst for Sunday. There we go. That's all gone. Well then, bear with me. We're nearly there. The producer / cameraman's shaking his head in disbelief. He doesn't realise how long these are. Right, so let's go back to the matches now. Actually, no, we won't. We'll go to the seniors second, so that's also a competition. So, the seniors coming up. So they did the 9 holes around the clubhouse. It was a pairs competition. And well done to Adrian Priest and Keith Bryers, who shot +4. Right, let's look at their course stuff now. So obviously, remember, it's for around the clubhouse only. And we had the 9th/18th as the easiest, which was 0.57 over par. And the third was the hardest with 1.48 over par. Ryan, what else we got? Also, last week, we had the ladies' comp. So remember, they play normally on a Wednesday and a Sunday. And they had their Easter egg competition over 18 holes. And it's coming up. There it is. Well done to Karen Hutt, who shot 43 points. So well done to her. So for her for winning the Easter egg competition. Let's have a quick look at there. Let's pause it right there. Do this.
Composure, action.
Anyway, sorry about that pause. It's going to be a very busy summer. We've been everybody walking through on this whiteboard. So let's go back to the ladies. The Easter egg competition. The course analyst. There we go. Perfect. So the first was the easiest hole with 0.5 over par. And the 10th was the easiest with it being 3.00 over par. So that was the hardest hole on the 10th. There we go. It's gone. Right, that is all the competitions done. Let's now go to the matches. Last Saturday, the Scratch team was played against Bloxwich away. And unfortunately, they lost their campaign, their first game of the season, 5-3. But I've got to give honourable mentions to Tom Gilbert, John Taylor 2 and Andy Allen that won their games. So well done, guys. I've been told it was quite tricky greens over there. So hopefully when they all come back to Hellzone, they'll find the course tricky and we'll get back onto the top of the leaderboard, the table. What else we got? We've also got, let's go through them. Let's go. West Midlands League versus Moseley. Day 1, 2.5 to 1.5. So well done to the West Midlands team. I'm hoping to get a picture for them next time, but thank you. Well done to the West Mids. And then what else we got? In fact, this is literally breaking news, more or less. The B team match versus Hagley. Well done to Hells Owen that won 6-0. Absolute whitewash at home. They're going to play against them next week. It's for the Jeff Trivers Trophy. all Hellzone have got to do is get a half and they've won the trophy away. So well done to Hellzone team. We'll get some updates on that next week. Whew, right then, that's it. That's all the matches. That's all the competitions. Let's quickly run through what's going on. So, mixed medal and James Buckley qualifier. Right, you go into the medal as always, and then you've got an option to go into the James Buckley. So it's the top 16 from the James Buckley that go into a knockout. So if you want to go into the medal, enter the medal as normal. If you want to go into the Buckley, it's extra price. I forgot how much it is, but you'll be on your Club V1. Enter that, and then you go into the top 16. We go then through to a knockout stage. So that's what that happens. We'll explain it more in the shop if you come in the shop. Sunday, we got a mixed Stableford. The Scratcher away against to Lichfield, so we get some more news on that next week. And the Sunday Lunch Club, first tee reserve 10 past 10 to 10 past 11. Next week, what we've got next week, we've got Seniors Stableford next Tuesday. West Midlands League against Robin Hood at home. First tee reserve 3 o'clock to 4 o'clock. We've got the Ladies Jubilee Salver, which is the Ladies Medal, which is Wednesday and also Sunday. B Team away, as I've just mentioned. We've got the Open Day next week. Obviously, I will speak about that in the lobby in a minute. And then next week, we've got one of the first board comps of the year. It's Parks, Wilmot and Burnside Cup. It's a medal. That's all divisional. Obviously, then we've got the Summer Irish Open, which I'll talk about later, and a mixed par next Sunday. Right, breathe. I'll get a quick cup of tea and I'll go to the lobby, I think. And here we are in the lobby. Let's just quickly go through the interactive board. We've still got the pizzas going as well. As I say, I'll probably change this every single week, but I'm definitely going for margarita this week. But, ooh, some of them do look nice, I must admit. Anyway, I digress. Food delivery on the course. Remember, ring up, get all the food sent to you on the 13th. Also, they are normally there as well between 12 and 2 on the Saturday and Sunday. Website we've done. Open Day, yes, I've got getting a lot of interest with the Open Day now. It's going to be between 12 and 4. Anyone who wants to play golf or get into golf, age, no matter what, standard, no matter what, come to us on that day and we'll be able to show you around and show you what Hellzone can offer for you. Right then, so we've got 2 for 15 meal deals. That's always there, so have a quick look at that again. So that's on the Friday, 2 for £15. Obviously, quick cheeky plug, my price list is there if you want to have a look. And that's it for there. We've still got a Sunday Lunch Club. I've just mentioned that in the whiteboard. So that's this week. There's still a few spaces. We're going to put your name down. Next draw night will be the 15th of May, and I will be back for Nearest the Pin. And off the top of my head, I'm pretty certain, is it the US Open or the PGA Open? PGA Championship that week. I think it's at Quail anyway, so I think I've got that course. So we might do a Nearest the Pin on that course that week. I'll find out in next week's newsletter. The Father's Day menu, Sunday the 15th of June, that will be coming out any day next week. And don't forget your Sunday vote as well, book up with Sarah. Right then, that's it for the lobby. Let's see where we end up now. Right, everyone, I hope you can hear me. Obviously, I've got my own microphone. We've got Jack playing today with a guy called Jordan Brooks, who's a European Tour long drive participant. So he plays on the European long drive circuit. They're going to try and break 60 around Hellzone. So Jordan's got his own YouTube channel. Local lad, well, I say local. It's from Tamworth. It's the M42 up the road, really. So Midlands local. So they're playing with Jack now. They're going to try and break 60. This is where their drive is, I think. They're playing off the whites. So you can see Jack's going first. So it must have been Jack's drive. So as a partnership, they're going to do a scramble and try and break 60. I spoke to Jordan before they went out. They're going to try and get the video out in about 3 weeks' time. So as soon as it comes out, I'll let all you guys know as well. So we'll leave them to it, I think. Here we are, down the practice area. A very nice practice area, not even nice and chilled practice area. And also a freshly mown practice area. So I'm down here to do this week's tip. Now this week's tip involves some alignment sticks, which we do sell in the pro shop, or it's just 2 club heads, 2 shafts, anything like that, sticks, anything like that. Just to give you an idea. So what I've done here is I've got the ball in the middle of my sticks, and the 2 sticks are aiming at my target. And what this is going to do, 1, it's going to help promote a centre strike if you don't hit the sticks. And 2, it just helps you with alignments as well, club head alignments and also body alignments. So you can see there, it's right at my target, and all I've got to do now is put the club on the ball, and now I know directly that is going to be on target as long as I've lined the sticks up properly. And all this does is basically a bit of a visual to get that club head coming into the club, to the ball, nice and square, hopefully out the middle so you're not hitting either side. I'll explain what happens if you hit either side in a minute. But it's just a nice little drill, nice little visual drill to try and hit that ball without hitting any sticks, and that will get a good strike. And what do we say about strike? Strike is king. Strike will always get the ball further. So let's have a go. Get yourself set up. Club is aiming correctly. My feet are aiming correctly because I'm parallel to the sticks. And all you got to do now is swing and not hit the sticks. Good strike. However, you noticed I hit that side slightly. That means I ever so slightly hit it out the toe. So what that means, if you hit this one, it means you hit it at the toe ordinarily. And sometimes if you hit that one over there, it means you're more likely to heal it. So this gives you a nice little visual to be able to swing down the line and make sure they don't hit any sticks. A nice little drill to do. And once you get more confident, you can bring the sticks closer and closer and closer together. I used to do this drill when I was a kid. I used to spend hours actually here doing this. And I must admit, for me, it helped me get an understanding of where the club head needs to be during impact. Come on, guys, let's go now back to the golf club.
Okay, hello there, everybody. Well, we're here now, sunny Halesowen. I thought I was going to be asked to open something in the clubhouse. Never opened anything before, and I suppose you have to start somewhere. So they've given me the job of opening the new on-course lavatory. Here we go. Excuse me, one and all. Thank you. Thank you all. I now declare this open. Yay! Here is the interior. Bring it in, Maddie, so we can have a close-up. Okay. Plumbed in. Water's plumbed in. Hot water. Please make use of it. It's for you.
To operate the hot water, you just push your hand across that black
And nothing happens.
and nothing happens. There you go.
No, it's pouring out the water now. Okay.
And it turns itself off.
Filming all the Monday crew who've been responsible for locating this here. If it falls over, blame them. If it doesn't, it's because of me. Okay, thank you very much.
So here we are, writing up the newsletter in the golf room, which I would say is 85% done. Just got to get all the little intricacies of it all done and all the admin and all the logistics of it, but it's nearly done. So next time you see me in the next week's newsletter, we're going to do the grand tour around the new golf room. I'll obviously give you a bit of a sneak peek here, but I won't go too much detail. We've got to wait for next week's newsletter. So that's what expect that for next week. Well, let's round you off while we're here. Obviously, Summer Irish Open next Sunday, 4th of May. Members is going to cost you £10 and for visitors £20. It's looking like it's becoming a jam-packed day. Everything's getting geared up for it. Remember, if we need you to sponsorship by the end of April, if you want to sponsor a hole, speak to myself, speak to Wayne Jones or Maddie Badger in the shop. Let's get your name down there, get that sorted for you. What else we got? Oh, also, as well, last year's captain, Richard Fox, he had, a couple of weeks ago actually, he had the official presentation to Birmingham Mind, which was his charity, just raising just over £4,000. So congratulations there. I will obviously put a photo up while I'm doing this. So that's well on to the golf club. I want to say thank you to all the members that helped raise such a great fund for them. So thank you for everybody. And I think that's it for this week's newsletter. I had quite a good one. I had Jack and John and Brooks playing the break 60. I have found out what the score was now. I won't tell you. It will be out in, I think, 3 weeks' time. But when it's out, I'll put it out on our newsletter. What else? We had the tip down the practice area, the very nice, freshly cut practice area. Done the whiteboard, we've done the lobby. And also as well, the opening of the toilets. Great fun that was. Right, guys, and we'll see you all next week.